sound
By
reason.
all means, go to the direct to the point.
Thank you, Your Honor. So, did it not occur to you that perhaps submitting only newspaper reports might be inadequate to sustain your complaint?
Exactly, Your Honor. That's why that's my number one prayer. Asking the ombudsman to initiate an investigation and build the case
Yes.
and gather conclusive evidence if there are such things.
Did you bother to investigate these newspaper reports yourself?
No, sir. I'm busy, actually.
Yet you found time to file the complaint on the basis of newspaper reports which you did not verify on the belief that the ombudsman could build up a case.
It took me only 1 hour, Your Honor. I dictated it to my secretaries, and I asked my paralegals to go to the ombudsman to file it.
May I know, Mr. Santos, did you weigh the possible consequences that this would have as an imposition on the workload of the ombudsman?
That's why it took me a long time, Your Honor, because I won one case, administrative case, written by the Chief Justice when he was still in the office of the President.
I'm a little bit confused. I thought it took you 1 hour.
The writing,
Yes.
the dictation of the complaint, but it took me a long time to think whether to file it or not, because I won one administrative case with him as ponente during the time of President Ramos. He was still in the office of the Presidential Legal Council headed by then Attorney Antonio Carpio.
By the way, Mr. Santos, you will agree with me that there is no allegation of any ownership of dollars or dollar bank accounts in your complaint.
It's very apparent. There's no
There is
allegation.
none.
There's
And you have no knowledge of any dollars or dollar accounts owned by the Chief Justice.
direct and personal, no knowledge.
All right. Now, I'm curious because in your verification, it is dated, if I'm not mistaken, the document on the date that you signed it, or as it appears to be, 13th of February, 2012. Is that correct? It would appear on the top portion of the third page.
Could I explain it, Your Honor?
No, I just want to know if you see the same.
Yes, because it was filed twice.
Oh,
First, when we just had 2 exhibits, and then the third exhibit came out, so we included the third exhibit, and we had it amended and filed again.
So this is not the original, the first complaint. Is this the first or the second complaint?
It's you can consider it as the same complaint.
You mean it was identical to the first one that you filed?
Yes, sir. We just added the exhibit C, C1. You know, the last exhibits.
All
Because
right.
after it came out, we decided to include it.
So
At the
this-
time, the dollar account was not yet in the front
Thank you.
pages.
So the second time that you filed it would be the date that is indicated on the stamp mark on the first page.
That's the first time. Yes, sir. With only 2 exhibits.
But it appears here from this document that I showed you, the photocopy, that the date of receipt is March 25th. I would like the witness to please confirm that I am seeing the marking correctly.
This was in connection with our request
Yes.
to have and to comply with the subpoena order, to have a certified original true copy.
Now, Mr. Santos, I'm just curious. Did you bother to obtain information from other newspapers? Because it appears that the annexes come from only one newspaper,
Yes, sir.
the Inquirer.
Yes, sir.
Did you try to find similar articles from other newspapers?
I read, but the annexes will become too bulky.
But you chose the Inquirer.
Yes, sir.
May I know why? Is there any reason?
Well, because the Inquirer used to support us when we were fighting the authoritarian regime.
So you consider the Inquirer as your ally in filing the complaint? I just want to be clear.
Egi Apostol was my friend. Okay.
Did you, by the way, publicize your filing of the complaint?
No, sir, I didn't.
Did you make any public statements against the Chief
No, I
Justice?
didn't.
No. But do I take it that there is a possibility you will further add more annexes as news
No more,
reports?
sir.
Why not? Why stop now, Mr. Santos?
Because it's already ongoing.
What is ongoing?
The investigation by the Ombudsman.
So you have achieved your purpose.
Yes, because this complaint was meant to trigger the investigation by the Ombudsman of the allegations against the Chief Justice.
And yet you confirm that you have no personal knowledge even of the substance of the reports that you attached.
Already answered, Your Honor.
No, you did not answer that.
I
Your
answered
Honor.
that, yes.
No, you
I didn't
not.
have any
Okay,
direct impression.
then I withdraw. I have no further questions. Mr. Sen.
No
President.
further question?
No cross, Your Honor.
Cross?
No cross, Your Honor.
No cross-examination. Okay. Well, what's the pleasure of is there anyone among the senator judges who wishes to ask question? If there's not,
Senator Estrada, Mr. President.
the gentleman from San Juan.
Good afternoon, Attorney Santos. Is your school still open for business?
Excuse me?
Is your school still open for
Oh,
business?
there is a closure order by the CHED, but I appealed. So, it is in limbo, the closure order.
Why
While it
why
is
was
on
there a
appeal.
closure order, Attorney Santos?
Actually, it's in violation of the administrative due process.
Can you,
The team that inspected the school made some list of deficiencies. We submitted our own reply showing 100% compliance under the administrative due process of the Education Act. The CHED should have sent a second team to verify the verification. Instead, the CHED chairman sent a closure order, but it is still operating because the closure order is unenforceable.
did the CHED issue a final closure order, Attorney Santos?
That's what they said, but I made a reply. I appealed to the office of the president, and as a result of the appeal, the executive secretary said the office of the president cannot touch the CHED closure order.
When did you file the
Same
letter
day
of
that
appeal?
well, on the day that President Aquino boarded the plane to attend the ASEAN, within 1 hour, a messenger delivered it to the school, and within that day, I filed a motion for reconsideration telling, in effect, telling the executive secretary that his position, his ruling, that Republic Act 7722 creating the CHED is inferior to Section 17, Article 7, Executive Department of the Constitution without citing Marbury versus Madison. I, in effect, was telling him in diplomatic language that in case of conflict between the Constitution and a statute or ordinary law, the Constitution shall prevail.
So, the CHED issued a closure order in February 2012. Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
And then you filed a case against the Chief Justice before the Ombudsman on
Yeah, before the CHED order.
after the CHED ordered the closure.
No, sir, before the CHED order. And my faculty were telling me, you should not have filed the case against the Chief Justice because you are, after the office of the President, I know what you're going to do. You're going to go to the Supreme Court to get mandatory injunction. And that
This
is
is
true.
the reason why you filed a case against the Chief Justice before the Ombudsman, hoping that the office of the President will reconsider the closure of your
No, sir.
the
It
closure of the
was
school.
totally, it was a long time ago, you know. When
There's no connection.
no connection, eh, wala.
What other policies did you violate under the under CHED?
They said we violated standards, policies. You know, we submitted compliance. We have produced, let us say, I don't want to mention names. We have produced 2 billionaires who are very famous. I'm pretty sure all the senators, the honorable senators, know them. We have produced
Where is
8
where's
generals.
your school located at?
1061 Metropolitan Avenue, at the end of Ayala Avenue Extension.
So, who are the, this is a question from Senator Legarda. Who are the distinguished graduates of your school?
Oh my God,
Sir Santos?
I don't want to give them undue. They may not like it. For instance, Mikey Romero, he took PhD from
Excuse me?
Mikey Romero.
Okay, the son of Regis Romero.
Yeah, the son of Regis Romero. The 2 billionaires. The other one is Ray Carpio, the big contractor.
Related to
Around
just
8 generals.
8 generals?
A son of a senator was enrolled.
A present senator?
Yes, but I don't want to mention. Because I might be held in contempt.
Maybe no one will... Is he still enrolled? Is the son of the senator still enrolled? Eh, kala ko
Well,
sarado na yung eskwelahan ninyo.
It's not legally closed, Your Honor.
It is not legally closed.
Because the final closure will come from the Supreme Court after we have appealed.
Sino ba talaga yung anak ng senador na
Ay, ayaw kong sabihin.
Bakit naman ayaw niyo po sabihin? Eh, wala naman hong mag-o-object dito sa amin.
Si Rolyo.
Sino po?
Si Rolyo. Yung dating boyfriend ni Lovie. They were classmates.
Sino po?
Lovie po.
Sabi niyo anak po ng senador.
Oo nga, si Rolyo. Si Jolo.
So anak ni senator.
Magaling naman matalino pareho.
Okay.
I'm very proud of them.
All right. Thank you.
Pinagyayabang ko nga
Ano po?
Pinagyayabang ko sila dalawa
Pwede na ho maging susunod na vice governor yung estudyante ninyo.
Pwede,
Na Cavite.
pwede.
All right. Thank you.
Pwede. Doon nga gusto kong maging presidente yung mga graduate ko Kaya sabi ko, pagbutihin ka maging
Majority
presidente
Floor
siya.
Leader. No cross.
No cross, I move to discharge the witness.
The witness is discharged.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Next witness, defense counsels.